Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, please like on the way in. Gives me an energetic donation to the channel, helps me tune into YOU. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what resonates from this reading and leave the rest. I'm just clearing out the energy. It's a lot of smoke up in here, babies. Yeah, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Here we go. Let's call 'em spirit. Let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages and protect my beautiful collective. Well, it's Saturday morning, babies, where I am, but it could be any time of the day, my loves. Let's get a little bit of Reiki-esque. So whatever time you're tuning in, these are timeless readings. Let me sweep off your error. Let me sweep your errors, yeah. Your aura. Sweep, sweep, sweep. I love this. Beautiful feathers. Hear the sound of it? Isn't it comforting? Little Reiki-esque, my loves. Let's clear out the space. Set your intentions. Okay? Set your intentions. I got this clear quartz manifestation stone. So just set your intentions for this reading. Okay? Understanding, closure, whatever it is that you're seeking. And also this beautiful rose quartz for me, I like it for like heart. For the opening of the heart, for forgiveness, for love. Okay? Because love is a catalyst in so many ways. It motivates us sometimes to do crazy things. It motivates us to do really wonderful things. You know, love is a catalyst, and you can choose to do it. Use your love in a good way or the love obsessions in a negative way. It certainly is a choice, okay? We're not puppets on this earth. We are the co-creators of our own journey. Never get that twisted. Okay, we're going to use black obsidian to clear out any negative energy, as well as for grounding, because some of us need grounding. We all need grounding, right? None of us are infallible. Okay, and this is a nut rattle. Please lower your volume if I haven't said that already. If you have headphones, it can be loud and people are sensitive, right? Okay. I'm going to also use a sound bowl. So that's why I'm recommending you lowering the volume, just in case that's a little loud, right? I do 4 gongs now. This is something new I'm doing, but this is my sound bowl, very seasoned sound bowl. I certainly do love this sound bowl. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Thank you for that. Thank you for your patience while I do my Reiki-esque. All right, so I don't have any specific message. I want to see what the universe has in store for us. But like I mentioned, it is collective. So don't make it fit if it doesn't. But if you can get something out of it, I certainly do appreciate your likes, your subscribes, you tuning in and showing up. If you just wanted to hang out with me, I certainly do appreciate that. You're spending somewhat of your day with me. I certainly do. Send you many blessings, okay? I know that you could spend your time with anyone, and there are some great tarot readers out there. I view them myself, but I do want to give a shout out to Bronwen's Tarot 111. I think she's fantastic, and give her a shot. She's very popular on YouTube. Certainly doesn't need me to feature her on my channel, but I mean, she's given me a lot of recommendations for cards. Not personally, I don't know her personally, but I feel like I just appreciate her intelligence. I appreciate what she brings to the tarot community. So Bronwen, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. If I'm butchering her name, Tarot 111. Consider her as part of your, what is it, spiritual health repertoire. She certainly does have a lot of insights. But at first, I can honestly say I did not appreciate the channel. Not because of her. It was just her insights are just so deep that I wasn't ready for her. It took me a while. And if I'm saying him or her, use the pronouns they or them. You can certainly do that. I really do appreciate her, and I feel like it is a her, a pronoun her, insights. But took me a while to like kind of appreciate that, to digest what she was saying, because she goes really into it. So if you're ready for it, baby, if you're ready to dive deep, and if you're on my channel, you pretty much know I'm like for real. I'm going to tell it like it is. So if you're ready for that, I recommend her. I mean, she's awesome. She is awesome. All right, so Archangel Michael on the side, protection. Let's find out who's protected and who isn't, because I feel like it's on the side. Lust, okay, well, maybe they aren't protected. Lust is here as well. Somebody's greedy and inconsiderate. So would a person be protected by spirit? No. No. But somebody is protected by spirit. But somebody could be projecting that too. There's always some sort of manipulative projection at times. Family, blood ties could be doing this. Fuck shit, no. Spirit, say it isn't so. Somebody's family doing this is a lustful person, or somebody in your family could be blood ties, inner circle could be doing this. Prevented from harm. You are prevented from harm from any lustful energy or any magic that could be projected by family or otherwise. Who's doing this, Spirit? Can you give me that answer on these cards? What's the vibe? It's the cards I'm using. Family. A feminine energy in your family. And feminine energy, what do we talk about? Energy is not gender specific, so it could be a male that is in their feminine energy. We have both masculine and feminine within us. So some are more prevalent. Sometimes I'm more in my masculine energy, I have to say. If any of you know me out there, you know, okay? But it's like, this could be a masculine energy a male, I should say, that's in the feminine energy. But somebody in your family is in a lustful, greedy state. Maybe looking for divine intervention, or you were divinely in. Yes. You might have been protected by the Archangel Michael. You might have Archangel Michael protecting you from a lustful energy in your family. This could be feminine. Somebody's trying to hurt you. What's up with that? Do you have any other cards, Spirit, on this from this deck before we move forward? Yeah. A narcissist, egotistical, opportunist, fragile eagle. Eagle could be important. Ego. Somebody who can't fail. They feel like they can't fail. They know you too well. But narcissist. Now, am I a psychiatrist? No. Do I pretend to be one on YouTube? No. But this is energy, and I'm reading energy, okay? And the energy of a narcissist. Tendencies, okay? So we can't diagnose a person, obviously, but somebody that feels they can't fail. They know you too well, and they're using that against you. Maybe trying to project lustful energy, or saying you're inconsiderate and greedy, telling other people that, right? Maybe even saying that you're following your dreams and you're egotistical because you're following your dreams. Maybe you're confident before you weren't confident. Now family members are looking at you like, oh, they think they're so wonderful. Maybe they're saying that about you, that you're egotistical, you're lustful, right? You're greedy. Maybe not lustful. Maybe they're saying you're greedy. Maybe they're saying you're inconsiderate. Maybe they're saying all you think about is yourself because you're trying to learn something new. You're trying to feel good about yourself, and that's a bad thing. No, it is not. No, it is not. And this is the vibe of today. This is today. In the moment, this is what's being said about you. That you are a narcissist. That you only think about yourself. That you are an opportunist. That you are greedy. By any means, you don't care who you screw over to get what you want. Ew. And this is family saying this about you? My God. All right. Well, this is the start of the reading, everybody. You know, we always go off the rails. We got to do it. Got to do it. So let's find out what's happening here. Let's find out. Okay, so what I'm going to go next. Where am I going next, Spirit? Where am I going next? All right, we're going to do the darkness. We're going into the dark. We might as well. This is called Deep, Dark, and Dangerous. Yikes. Spirit, give me some messages about this family member that is projecting this onto the collective. Saying that you're greedy, that you're maybe you had a past where you were lustful. We can't be defined by what we've done in the past. We have to forgive ourselves and move forward, okay? We might have done things or said things or were greedy. Maybe we were eager to, whatever the case, we could have had a past that we're not proud of. Who hasn't, okay, on some level? We've made mistakes. Everybody has. But I feel like these individuals are looking at your past and judging you accordingly. They're not seeing your progress. They're not seeing everything that you're doing up to date. They're judging you by your past. They don't see all of your good qualities. Okay, they don't. It's sort of like that saying, you can never get a second chance to make a first impression. And this is family doing this to you, though. It's not just people in the world. It's people that are in your own group, your own family, your own passe, that are saying this about you. Hell, a family like that, who the fuck needs enemies? Spirit, give me a message here on this person projecting outwardly, saying stuff about you. All right. Yes. Thank you, Sammy. Yow. All right. So this is what is it? A guardian. Guardians in the reverse, but this is almost like those demonic guardians. You know, the ones from the devil, those 3 dogs. Oh, Spirit, come through. So this is what's being sent to you. Oh, this is evil. So this is evil. People are saying evil things about you. Saying you're evil. Saying that you're ugly. Saying that you are a greedy person that don't give a crap about anybody else. Wow. Damn. Really? For real? This is family, right? This is loving family. Oh my gosh. You're breaking bread at a table with these people, please. A werewolf. Change. You changed up from these people. You're no longer the same person that they're saying about you, that they're talking about you in a negative way. You're not that person anymore. Yes, you have depth. You're in the shadows. You had to go through the dark night of the soul. You had to go into the shadows to transform. This is transformation, right? Like from the dark into the light. You could be a light worker. Yes, these people have projected grief and sorrow. 33 could be important. 3 is equal in numerology is 6. 1 here as well. 11 is here as 2. So these numbers could be significant synchronicities that you might be seeing. Banshee. Somebody that's a loud person that could be saying this about you. Banshee, covering your ears. They've put you through a lot of grief. You've had to heal from somebody. Yes. Yep. It's awakened your foresight, your abilities. 13 is here. 3 is important. 333, maybe you could be seeing a synchronicity, but there's foresight here. Sybil, you might have had to use your intuition to step aside from a person, even family, right, that has created a narrative about you. Maybe you had to leave this person. They could be projecting their own toxicities onto you and saying this about you, that you're greedy, lustful. This could be a lustful person. This could be a greedy person that you had to heal from. Take it how it resonates. But this was somebody that you cast as family, or that you said was family, or you thought of highly as family, that is doing this to you. Could be a banshee, a loud person, right? Somebody in their shadows. Somebody that's a werewolf, trying to be scary, projecting like fear, that you can't leave this person or your life will be like over. I feel like that's what's happening here. They're trying to project fear onto you. And maybe even family, that they could have family with you. This could be somebody that you were married to, somebody in a connection with, that didn't want you to leave them, but they did things that made you walk away from the situation, and now it's like they're projecting their own toxic ways onto you, like telling other people that you were the greedy one, or you were the person who don't give a crap about anybody. You left them and left the family. Take it how it resonates, but it's like, you know, you don't think people could do such trifling stuff, but they do. They do. Dark magic is a real thing. It's not a myth. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a real thing. People's insecurities, people's quest for power and dominance can create a real sick narrative. It can really twist a brain, and their childhood could really twist a brain where they think that it's okay to be that way. Like social, emotional, so much. I'm not a psychiatrist, and I don't pretend to be one. I'm not a psychologist, but it's like I've lived my life. 54, man, I'm not young. And I've seen people, I've seen the dark. To come out into the light, to be light, to be able to come out of the bullshit of growing up, the bullshit of situations, relationships that didn't work out and all that stuff. You have to go through stuff in life in order to come out a better version of yourself. Some people just wallow in it. Some people give into it, and other people fight out of it. This is a person who's fighting out of it. Good for you. You had to retreat, Four of Swords. You had to get out of the situation, retreat, maybe even go into hermit mode. But there's an ending here of a situation for you. Definitely an ending. Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You had to recognize who was your friend and who was your foe. And it's like, it's really a backstab to realize family could be like that. King of Wands is here. King is a mature energy, older energy. Doesn't necessarily mean a wiser energy just because you're older. But you could be this King of Wands. But I feel like it's somebody else that's the King of Wands. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is a person supposed to be balanced when they get to the king state. They should be a person, but a King of Wands can be a very lustful energy. And this is where the lust comes in. But they're not a knight charging in. It's like picking and choosing, though, when to show that emotion. Somebody should be balanced at that point, but I don't know if they were. King of Wands, Spirit, can you give me anything about this King of Wands? Is it the collective? No. It's not. Somebody else is the King of Wands. The Hermit's here. This is where this is coming in, the introspection. The Hermit could be Virgo, but it's like this, you were separated from people, isolated from people. I feel like it was self-imposed at times, but it could have been also this person. It could have been a King of Wands that did this, that didn't want you to focus on anybody but themselves. That's where the greediness comes in. This is where they're projecting their own personality here. They wanted you to look like the bad guy, whether you're a female or not. They wanted you to look like the bad guy in a situation that ended. Eight of Wands is here. Something fast is moving towards you, and it could be the fact that you wanted to choose yourself the Fool. Or a Fool is coming towards you, somebody that wants to take a chance on you. It's a Page of Wands, though. Somebody that's immature. Somebody wants to tell you something. A message could be coming in, or a page. If they're trying to come towards you as a page, I mean, that's a very immature energy. Somebody wants to, somebody wants to tell you something. What is it that they want to say, Spirit? Maybe tell you about this King of Wands? What is this King of Wands about, Spirit? The King of Wands could be this Page of Wands projecting themselves as somebody that's an authority. Somebody that is wiser, possibly than you. But it's actually a page. So they're projecting this maturity that they don't possess. They're really a page. That's what I'm getting. They're fool. They could be a literal fool. Acting like a fool. Telling people stuff that's not even true. You could have walked away from this person. Eight of Cups is here. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And look at the emotions, though. This is there could be many scenarios that you could put the Eight of Cups as, right? That you walked away from a lot of people, walked away from a lot of situations, and that could be true. But it feels like in this case, how I'm going to read this is that you had a lot of emotions for this person, because Cups is emotions. It's not just about Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, which is the the astrological sign. You had to walk away from a person that you had a lot of emotions for. That's how I'm going to read that. Ace of Swords. You're having a new beginning. It could be a new job. It could be a new life. You are moving forward from this person who is literally a fool. They're a fool that they let you go. They're a fool that they're acting like it's your fault, that they situation ended, and they're not taking accountability for what they're doing and what they're saying about you. Okay? Which is so, it's like a backlash is going to happen for this person. They're bad-mouthing you. Maybe you did have situations where you were immature and you did things, right? But it's like they're holding that against you and they're jealous. They're so angry that you're moving forward that they're projecting this onto you. You had to walk away from this person to start a new beginning somewhere else. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is the astrological sign of swords. But I may point out astrological signs, but that doesn't mean that's your sign, because we have more than one astrological sign aspected in our chart. But you could also have the aspects of any of the 12 signs, right? I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. Cha-ching. Please do the same. Yummy. And Ace of Pentacles. So a new beginning, new beginning. So there's all new beginnings happening. It could be in work, could be a project that you're working on. I feel like you were doing something. You may have even said, I want to do this. I want to go to school, for example. And this person downgraded you. Oh, you never finish anything. I'm telling you, this is the kind of person this is. And then they will go around telling other people, you never finish anything you start. They always want to do this, that, and a third, and they never do nothing. I mean, how is that supporting you? How is that supportive? And I feel like this person did not support you, but you're moving forward anyways. You know, yeah, look at this. 2 of Cups. Okay, so something new is beginning too in love. So there's going to be new beginnings all the way around for you. But look at this, 5 of Wands. There's fighting, warfare. This person doesn't want to let you go. Okay, there might be competition now for you, and they're recognizing that. Wands, 5 of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, as I mentioned before, but there's an ending here. There's an ending to a situation that 7 of Cups. This person that you were with thought they had a lot of options, thought that they could live without you. Okay, they put you in competition. This is a person. This Page of Wands is projecting themselves as a King of Wands. They had a lot of illusions that they could live without you. They didn't need you, but you're the one that has a lot of options. The Chariot's moving forward for you. And the Tower, it's going to create a tower in this person's life, because they tried to keep you stuck. 8 of Swords. Yeah, Hangman situation. They didn't want you to elevate. They didn't want you to move forward. No, they didn't. But you're the Queen of Swords. Okay, whether or not you're actually a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, you are guarded against this person. You're no longer accepting a narrative that you set up for yourself about this person being a friend, being a lover. They could have been those things to you at one time, but they truly were not your friend. They truly were not in love with you, because if they were, they would never have done this to you, said this about you, or projected this image that they're throwing out there to the world. They wouldn't have done it. It was an illusion that maybe you believed that this person was more than they were. You made them more than they were. Maybe they were a page and you elevated them to kingdom, right? You made them a king. Maybe they felt like a king, and then they could find anybody they wanted because you built them up, and then they tore you down. They left you out in the cold, man. They left you out in the cold. 5 of Pentacles. Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with very little. They took from you. Yeah, they did. They didn't think twice about it either. Let's get some more messages. Spirit, please come through. Get some more messages on this situation. Let's move forward here. Let's keep going. But never fear. Despite what they said about you, despite what they projected out there, you're not that person, and people are going to see that. By your actions, you're going to show people who you truly are. You don't have to say a damn word. You don't have to fight this either. Don't take this on if it doesn't resonate, but you don't have to fight anything. The message here is don't fight. This person's projection. His, her, they, or them, their projection. You don't have to. Because by your actions, by you living your best life, you're going to show these people who you truly are. You don't have to defend yourself to anybody, Spirit's saying. You're protected by the Archangel Michael, for God's sakes. This person tried to take you down. Yeah, commitment. you had a commitment to this person, and now you are taking a chance on yourself and committing to something else. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a person, it could be a project. It very well could be. Spirit, can you give me more cards? Thank you. Compassion in the reverse. I feel like you weren't shown a lot of compassion in your life. Despite you going all in and committing yourself to people, situations, you didn't have that equal reciprocity. You could be a very expressive person. And that's a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And I feel like maybe that's what made people believe a certain thing about you. Ooh, they're too angry, or they're too much, or they're too, you know, like they always like throwing their what is it, beliefs out there to people. So what? You have a lot of gratitude to the universe, to the world, despite the challenges that you have suffered. You never lost hope. And that's just the most beautiful thing, the most beautiful gift that you could give to the universe, to the world, is hope. When all is lost and all, you know, semblance of propriety, or, you know, when everything goes wrong and hell in a half shell, I'm trying to explain it, Spirit, please help me. Like, all is not lost. Despite challenges that we go through in life, we have to still have hope that better things are coming, because everything is temporary. Our very lives on this earth is temporary. So why wouldn't our challenges be temporary? We can't wallow in it and think it's never going to get better, because that's when the universe will gift you with more. The universe wants to gift you with what you want. And if all you consider life is sucky and miserable, then that's what you're going to get more of. And it's not a punishment. It's you're asking for it by saying it. So think positive things. Try. And I think you are that kind of person that does try. Even if you wallow at times, we all do. So don't kick yourself over that. This is two different types of cards here. There's situations, and also the Yin Yang Oracle. People who are keeping track. Crushed, sad, and broken alone. I feel like this is what your ex is doing right now. But that's how they wanted to leave you, broken, alone, and crushed. And maybe for a time you did feel those things. But I feel like you're coming out of that. You're no longer wallowing in that, what is it, stuck energy? Fulfillment and wish is in the reverse. Well, they're going through it. This person's going through it, man. They're like feeling like crap. I mean, their ancestors are kicking their ass for what they did. Yeah, their deception, their lies, maybe being tempted all the time, this person was, and yet saying that was you. You were their wish fulfillment. They didn't see it. You got a spark, renewal in your life, and they're getting an awakening as to who you are. They definitely are. You're awakening to your gifts, and they're awakening to the fact that you were a gift. Any other cards from this deck, from this pile? Because I got two piles here. Let me see. Spirit, thank you. Healing inner child. They didn't heal their inner child, and it spilled out into the relationship. Whatever feelings that they had growing up, or feelings of abandonment or abuse, they abused you. It's like that saying, hurt people, and other people don't like to hear that, but that's the God's honest truth. Does it make it right? I'm not saying it makes it right, but it is true. They have to heal their inner feelings of self-worth, their inner feelings of abandonment. Maybe they had a parent that was very abusive, and they had another parent that didn't help, didn't like step in, you know, allowed it. They felt alone. They felt pain without understanding why. Why was this person who's supposed to love me hurt me? Yeah. And it's like that song from Madonna, "Oh Father, you never wanted to live that way. You never wanted to hurt me. Why am I running away?" I mean, that song, I'll tell you right now, that song is probably one that Madonna isn't really known for, but when I was growing up and I heard that song, it so resonated for me. So resonated, and it got me through my childhood. Yeah. You can hurt me now. I got away from you. I never thought I would. You can make me cry. You once had the power. I never felt so good about myself. Yeah. Listen to that song. It's just, it'll make you cry, but it'll make you think. A lot of us have grown up in abusive households and come out the other side. And we can understand, you know, when what is it? Pat Benetar sings "Hell is for Children." It's crazy, but this person never healed that inner child that was pain in her pain. You're activating your higher self. I'm telling you, something's coming towards you. A message. Somebody's on the verge of confessing something. I don't know if it's necessarily this page / king / page person. Somebody might be telling you what they're saying about you. Somebody might want to come forward. Yeah, maybe they've held back their truth about it, like they've listened to what this person said and they kept it inside of themselves, maybe even believing it, that you were that person. But I feel like by you living your best life, as I said, by you being your true authentic self, spirit, every time, I feel like somebody's seeing that you're not, it's not true what they're saying about you, and they want to come forward and maybe reveal what they're saying about you. I don't know. Maybe they know you're not aware that this person who maybe is acting like your friend still, or, you know, like, I just want to be your friend if we can't be in a relationship, but they're saying stuff about you. Maybe somebody that's in that group of theirs wants to tell you what they've been saying about you. Yeah. Not in a mean way, like, oh, guess what somebody's saying about you. I think it's like in a real way, like, I don't believe what they're saying, and I'm sad that they're saying this about you, or I don't believe it's true anymore, and I want to let you know, that type of thing. Avoiding and running, racing. You're not avoiding this anymore. You are facing your demons. You're facing the past. You're facing the realization that this is not going to work out between you and this person, and you got to move forward. Whether this person's avoiding it or doesn't want to, that's on them, but you are moving forward. You're being your true self. Whether they lie about you or not, you're still going to be propelled forward. You're being protected, so don't be afraid. Empowerment. This is what they didn't want you to be, empowered. They didn't want this transformation that's happening. Maybe this person gambles. Maybe this person takes risks sexually. You know, nightlife is their best life, where they're trying to avoid their own demons, drinking, drugging, whatever the case may be. Yes, they're not facing the truth. They're not transforming like you are. Summer. There's a lot of growth that's happening for you now. Summer's here. Anytime you watch this, you know, it's a timeless reading, so maybe it's not summer when you finally get to watch this, but I feel like there was a lot of growth in summertime. And maybe summer is like where growth happens, right? A lot of fruits, vegetables, everything else. Summer might be significant for you. You might have been born in summer, or summer is a real season that you feel healthier and better. Yeah, you were divinely intervened. There was intervention that happened divinely for you, a detour, fate, if you will. From a person that was not for your good, better good. They were like destroying your soul, basically, family. So it's in the reverse. This tie that you had that bound you together through family and children is done. Because this person was only your op. Yeah. One more, spirit. Escapade, vacation. You could be going on vacation. You could be going on an adventure. Excellent. I hope so. I hope for your sake. It's nice to get out there. Summertime, right? It's a good time to travel. Maybe that's what's happening for you. You're going to be traveling. You're going to be moving forward in your life. Maybe travel will be part of your regular, everyday life. That'd be good. That'd be cool. It's a wonderful thing to get out there and visit places. Maybe you always wanted to travel and you couldn't with this person. Maybe you didn't have the money, but now you're having. It's crazy how that can happen. Like for some people, it can change your finances in a negative at first, but in the end, I feel like, what does Intuitive Kev say? The saying, it's not his saying, but he says it all the time. Cut a comic off, checks get bigger. Yeah. It's not a funny thing, but it's just sometimes if you can't laugh at situations, maybe right now you're not in a position to laugh, but you will someday. You'll be able to smile. You'll be able to get your mojo back. You'll be able to be happier knowing that you're not stuck anymore. You're free, my friend. You're free. Okay, Hermit's come out like 3 freaking times in different decks. Hermit is retrospect. Let me get a sip here because I'm getting like, everybody's starting to cough this time of year. I gotta get me a flu shot. I really do. Anyway, I recommend flu shots. I recommend vaccinations, okay? I'm a backer. Anyway, so I feel like you have been thinking about this for a long time. Maybe you didn't make a move for a long time. Maybe you knew the truth for a long time. It took a while for you to, to be honest with yourself. And I get that. I understand. Believe me. It's not easy making choices like that because it affects more than one person, right? If you have kids, it affects everybody. But you really know the truth, my friend. You know what you have to do. If you haven't done it yet, you know what you have to do. And it's not saying break up families, but if it's toxic and it's not for your better good and you're miserable in a situation and everybody around you is miserable, you're not teaching your children anything by staying in a relationship that's toxic. You're just not. The only thing you're teaching them that it's acceptable and it's okay to do it. It's okay to suffer because that's what you're supposed to do in a relationship. And that's not true. It's not true. So don't teach that. A Page of Pentacles. There's news coming towards you. That's what I'm telling you. And it's good news. A new beginning. A new beginning. Because you're the Empress. You have learned some things. You have been through some things. Like I said, to get to Empress, to get to King, to get to Empress, you have to be every queen of the deck. Whether you're a male or you're a female, born that way, right? It doesn't matter. Energy is energy in tarot. And Empress status is going through stuff. You have knowledge. You have inner knowledge. You have knowledge of yourself. You give birth to whatever it is you're giving birth to. It's going to be successful because you know things. You know the human condition because you've lived it. And motherly, right? This is a person who's sexy. This is a person who is innovative, sensual. You know things about nature, human nature, and yourself. You've been there, done that, and you have the scars to prove it. But you're coming out a better version of yourself. Good for you. Good for you. I'm proud of you. I'm very, very proud of you that you made this decision. If you haven't yet, you will make this choice because it's for not only your good, but it's also good if you have children to see the example of a person who survived something, who has been through something, and who is no longer going to tolerate whatever it was that you've been through. You're teaching your children, future generations, that you can survive the harshest things in life, from childhood to adulthood, and still come out a winner. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Ace of Swords is here again. New ideas, new plans, new beginnings, victory, and success is in the cards for you. And Ace of Wands again. New beginnings. Oh my gosh. Double confirmation, my friends. Couple more cards, Spirit. You were stuck for a while and isolated, and that was something that this person who had narcissistic tendencies was wanting to happen for you, to trap you. Somebody that was very greedy, very stingy with their time, their money, holding back their emotions because they have things they got to work on too. We're not going to say that this person's evil. They're whatever. I mean, I don't diagnose people. I can't. But this person needs to get help. They need help. They need to recognize that they need help. And until they can like heal their inner child, heal the past, they're always going to spill this out into future relationships. They could be isolated right now and trapped and feeling like that now in their situation. That's why they're blaming you. They're saying they're stuck in a situation because you left them. No, they're not stuck. They can dig their way out like you did. They have to take personal accountability and responsibility for their actions and their choices. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. You had a choice. They do too. crossroads, a decision. Which way to go. No longer blinded by perception. You're using your intuition. There's no illusions here. There's no illusions here anymore. You're a loving person, a Queen of Cups. You're every queen of the deck. You're nurturing and loving, okay? Ace of Cups. And you're going to have a new beginning where a person, you're going to outpour into a person and they're going to equally outpour into you. Could be as King of Cups. Ooh, a vibrational match. Somebody's going to love you. Ace of Pentacles again. New beginnings in love and in life. And look at this. Wish fulfillment. That's it. Look at this. Oh my God, I can't make it up. A legacy. A legacy of love. From heartbreak to happiness. Wish fulfillment. You can't get cards better than this. From the depths of despair to the ultimate achievement. Oh my goodness. Let's get some alchemies. Let's get going here. We're gonna go because this is way too long. I know I can't help myself. Spirit, I can't help myself, peeps. Okay, my family out there. I just am so excited for you, and I have to keep going sometimes, you know? When I read these cards, it takes a while. So marriage, this could be leading to a marriage. If you're married to this other person, it's going to end. But you might have a marriage in your future with a person that's a vibrational match that's going to equally pour into you. Something you never had before. Somebody healing. Somebody healing. Somebody that had to heal themselves. Oh, Spirit, give me some alchemies of who this could be. I'm so happy for you. You don't even know. I'm so excited right now. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. All right, few alchemies. Oh my goodness, Spirit, through the Hunter. Ooh, somebody's after your ass. Ew, the Hunter. Somebody's after you, like big time. 9, which is like completion. What is this? What is the Spirit? The threshold. You're on the threshold of something fantastic. You really are. Ooh, they're going to offer something to you. They're going to offer their love. I know it. I know it. You're a warrior. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Never forget that. Oh my goodness, this is throughout the comic. Oh, what are you, a clown? A comic? You can be. I can see this humor in you, this personality. And the venom. Ooh, venom. Damn, the lover. Somebody is really not wanting this to happen, but you're a healer. Whatever poison this person tried to poison your mind, poison your life, it's not going to happen. There's a lover here that's going to help you heal through whatever garbage you've been through. Maybe with humor. This is going to be a healing relationship. And oh my, look at this, done. Drop the mic. The one. You're going to find the one. As I wish, so shall it be. You're going to find the one. Yes. I'm so happy for you. My God. This is just so beautiful. So beautiful. Let me get a card. And this is the, what is the alchemies here? Let me, because everybody's probably like, what card? You didn't say what this was. It's the pocket archetypes. The wild unknown pocket archetypes. Okay, I just got that one in. And I also got this one in from Bronwen. She has these wonderful cards and she says what she gets. And I'm like, I love her. I'm going to get her cards. The Cosmic Comfort. Cosmic Comfort. I got these on Amazon. I get a lot of my cards on Amazon. Pretty much almost all of them. I got some of them from, what's that other one? Temu. At one time I got some cards from Temu. I'm not using Temu anymore because of those tariffs, but yeah. All right, anyway, one more. The Cosmic Comfort. Let's get me a card, Spirit, please, for the collective. Give me a beautiful card to end it. This is going to be wonderful. You're going to find a 1. And that venom that is being spread about you, oh, it's going to dissipate. Yeah, baby, yeah. You be waiting. All right, so we have Earth Song. Close your eyes and listen to the Earth Song within you and all around today. Bird songs, the beating of the heart, the wind rustling through the leaves. Sometimes it is subtle, the vibrancy of plants in your home, the stillness of mountains in the distance, the shedding of snake skin venom. There you go. We come from the earth and return to the earth again and again and again. We are all inseparable in this moving tapestry of aliveness. Do what you can to protect the Earth Song, to keep it alive and continue its melody for generations to come. Amen. Be a part of the earth song. By your high vibing, by your hope, right? You are continuing this beautiful vibration and this energy. The earth is healing. Gaia is happy. It's in balance. When we are in balance, when we are happy, when we retain hope within us, despite our challenges, despite the abuses, despite the venom spit at us in all directions, we are continuing the earth song in our generation and generations to come. Thank you so much for joining me on Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe, because I would love to have you as part of my soul tribe. Until next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.